Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Nacho Cheese, and I'm going to be bringing you a game between some fans over here in the bottom right on Agria Valley. It is going to be ZeroTrinity, the guy who submitted the game, and he is the blue Protoss. Up at the top left position, it is going to be MadProbe. He is the red Protoss, so it is going to be a PvP. Now, you may have noticed that this is on Agria Valley. Agria Valley is not a ladder match, so this is a custom game between two friends, two pals, two bros, two brotosses, as it were. And we will have to see if their friendship continues, if the two Protoss tribes forge a fast friendship, and live in peace across the Agria Valley, which is really more of like an Agria island. If we look at the water all around here, not really a valley because I don't see any mountains. Or whether these two tribes are angry at each other. Perhaps one tribe insulted the other tribe's matron, or some such thing, and if they will indeed do battle. Now, scouting probe is going to be going out for MadProbe, just checking things out, seeing that, oh, you know what, there's a gateway. Yep. There's also an idle probe sitting here. That's, you know what, he's watching this pylon to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And in fact, that pylon isn't going anywhere. That pylon is staying right where it's supposed to be. So this probe with ZeroTrinity is going to be doing a great job. Back up in MadProbe's base, seeing virtually the same thing. His pylon is down much quicker than his opponent's. ZeroTrinity has brought him a 5-mineral gift present just for you. And this gateway, along with this first pylon, is making a really nice wall off. And that will give MadProbe just a little bit of protection against any enemy attacks. Cybernetics core going down for MadProbe. Still no Psy-Core for ZeroTrinity. He is rallying workers to his gas instead of to his minerals and just putting stuff in gas. Now finally his pylon is going down, but he is quite supply blocked, and still no Cybernetics core. So just a Zealot coming out, some probes trying to come out, and they're not really going to be doing too much until that pylon finishes. And now that the pylon is finished, they will be able to be produced. That Zealot is going to come out and scare this probe away. Meanwhile, back in MadProbe's base, he has finished his Cybercore. He has finished his Zealot. He's getting a Stalker, working on that Warp Gate. So MadProbe over here, doing what he needs to do. Honestly, at this point, playing quite a lot better than his friend ZeroTrinity, who is not producing out of his gateway and is queuing up a couple probes. So, and just in general is behind. ZeroTrinity not using his chrono, that's also hurting him quite a lot, as you really want to be using your chrono on either your Warp Gate research, which clearly ZeroTrinity can and will start. He will start eventually. Or you want to be using it on your probes to get the quicker probe production out. As we see, our friend ZeroTrinity is 3 food behind, and part of that is the army, but yeah, he's 2 probes behind. So here comes this Stalker and Zealot, going to be pushing out, going to be doing a little bit of damage, and unfortunately ZeroTrinity has not been building any units out of his gateways, so he has this one Zealot who's going to try to be a hero, and I really don't think he's going to be able to do much against this this Steve the Stalker. Forward pylon being warped in for MadProbe. This will help immensely as soon as his Warp Gate finishes, which is right now. And so his 4-gate is underway. ZeroTrinity trying to do a 4-gate of his own, but quite far behind. Just not enough workers on the minerals. Warp Gate was very late. Gateway's not producing. And here comes the push from MadProbe, and I really don't think ZeroTrinity is going to have enough to deal with this. Just one hero Stalker here, which is taking a lot of damage from the Stalkers. And yeah, how is just constant pro production? How is a little bit better concentration on what's going on in the game, on using those gateways, on building that cybernetics core on time, a whole lot of things. Meanwhile, MadProbe's 4-gate is going quite well, warping in a couple more units, and these Stalkers going to be shooting down from the low ground before moving closer into the base. Warp Gate has finally finished for ZeroTrinity, so he will be able to warp stuff in, except that he is now supply blocked, so just one Stalker going to be coming in here, and that is not going to do anything. And now every single pylon has been taken out for ZeroTrinity, and he leaves the game. No GG given. So MadProbe did a pretty well-executed 4-gate with just the perfect amount of probes on minerals, cutting probes at just the right time, getting those 4 gates down, and generally just doing everything on time. I really like his tight building placement over here. That's going to be, innate defense against a 4-gate if he has to do a defense against a 4-gate. ZeroTrinity, a lot of work needs to be done. A lot of just concentration